The following review is going to be on the Transformers Legacy Predacon Inferno. Stay tuned. Rodimusbill here, and today we're going to do the review on the Transformers Legacy Voyager class Predacon Inferno. First, take a look at the packaging. There is Inferno, and when we look down here, we can see his weapon is down there, so that's good. Nothing's on that side with this open packaging. You got Inferno in his fire ant mode there. On the side, you've got the robot mode. On this side, it's that Legacy poster. And on the back, it is 26 steps. And here's the UPC in case anybody wants it. Now we have the QR code. So we're going to zap the QR code real quick. And come on. Come on. What the heck? There it goes. Sorry about that. Sometimes it scans it right away. Sometimes it doesn't. And we've got Inferno, a cool GIF of Inferno. Predacon, alt mode, fire ant, function infantry commander. Signature weapon, a missile launcher, unleashes a furious barrage of 4 missiles at once. The bio is Inferno lives to serve his colony, is relentlessly loyal to his queen. Strength a 7, intelligence a 4, speed an 8, and firepower a 6. Alright, now here's where I usually stop the video, but we're going to open them up on camera. And let's see, these are easiest to open them up when you cut off the bottom. So you just want to cut the tape, like so. No tape on the ends. And then you just take them out. Alright. It usually comes with this language. Throw it away. Here is the instruction booklet. Alright. So, first we do something with him to hide his gun. You move that down, you twist that up. Oh no, first you gotta make the tail. I guess you gotta correct the tail because the way it comes packed. And then you put the gun inside the tail or in his hand. We'll do more of that once we get to that. And the steps, and then when he's in ant mode, the gun goes on top. And so we'll figure that out once we get to him. Okay, now the evolution now has all the guns in a white wrapped piece of paper, but this guy, this is part of the original Legacy line and not the evolution. So he's got the plastic ties. And like I said, the weapons just attach to the front. The evolution doesn't do that anymore. They wrap everything in paper and put them on the back so you can't steal them. And he's a big Voyager figure. Wow. Lately the Voyagers have been getting smaller. So let's see. How do we make this guy accurate? Okay, so you put this up. You fold this, I see, you fold this up, you fold that down, you twist this around, you fold it down, and these, what do you do with these? I'm not sure what you do with them, but I guess that's how his ant mode is, his robot mode is. Okay, so we did that. We did that. We flipped this down. We rotated it. We rotated the end. We rotated it, flipped it up. And these, I guess, you really can't move anything down. So, I'm not sure what that final step is. Oh, you move the legs down. Okay, so you move these legs down. And this is the proper robot mode like that. And that's pretty cool. Not bad. I mean, sometimes the way these guys are packed, you gotta do a little transforming them to get them in the right mode. And since we're here anyway, so the gun, I take it goes here, like that. Boy, he is a big Voyager. I'm impressed. So the gun goes in the back in that hole, or his gun goes in his hand. So he's pretty cool, and like I said, he's a big Voyager, not hollow. He's got some weight to him too. So I know I'm a little late to the game, but I've only seen this guy one other time, and when I went back to get him, he was gone. All right, and articulation. We'll do this to the head real quick. Turns around. He's got good up and down movement. Once you move the arm, it goes full 360. I like how it ratchets. The shoulder stays there, but just this turns. You got upper arm rotation, and then you got 90 degrees at the elbow, and then you got double. That's nice. Wrists, wrist articulation too. So far I'm liking him. Waist, 360 degrees with some. There you go, the arm. I like the shoulders. That's pretty cool. Double jointed on the elbow. That's probably for transformation. Wrist. Let's see. Kick, 90 degrees. Back, almost 90. Out to the side. And cool, he's on a little mushroom peg at the upper thigh. Not quite 90 on the knee, and that's all you can get. And the feet always have articulation. Up, down, side to side. And let's take a look at this guy real close, especially the face. Look at that face. He's got a blue, evil-looking face. Pretty cool. He's got the big ant head. He's red. He's got the dark blue eyes. He's got some purple on the shoulders. He's got like a purple and blue. Can you do an ab crunch? No. On the shorts area, red. I like that blue and the dark blue. You got black, so I mean he's a fire ant, so he's got a lot of red, but it's got more purple. Here you got that teal going along. I mean, this guy is nice right off the bat. Of course, he's got the back heel spurs. I'm gonna like this guy. This guy is gonna be fun to transform and to display with my other stuff. All right, first for that, we'll get to some robot to robot comparisons. Actually, before we do the comparisons, I want to show you one thing. Check out this cool mouth. Mouth is closed, and now the mouth is open. He's actually a movable jaw, which is pretty cool. And now that I've been playing around with him for a few days, there's several different ways you can do these legs, but I kind of like them like this when they're down in robot mode. It kind of makes his waist a lot bigger, and it just makes him more streamlined. And of course, back here, if you move the legs out, this thing could spin all around when he's got the gun in there. So that's also some more articulation. Now, we're gonna mostly do comparisons to the Beast Wars. So this is gonna be a leader class Beast Megatron. So that's what a leader class looks like compared to a Voyager. He's a big Voyager. This is a deluxe black Arachnia. And I'm going to bring this guy out at the same time too. And this is Tarantulas. Now it's amazing. You've got 3 figures. They're all insects with legs. And they're all got 2 parts of their body. So this is the fire ant, the spider, and another tarantula. So that's pretty cool how we're going to see these guys compare. But that's a Voyager, this is a small deluxe, and this is a bigger deluxe. So that's Black Arachnia and Tarantulas. Here is Scorponok. He's a little tiny deluxe. Not much to see there. Here is Waspinator. He's another smaller deluxe. And this was the Netflix or the YouTube or Amazon special Pterosaur. I know they have a new one out. And then this is the Voyager Optimus Primal. I know he's a smaller on the Voyager size. And then since this is the Legacy, this is the Legacy Evolution Nose Cone. And he is a deluxe too. So basically, he is a big Voyager. He's a Voyager on the bigger Voyager size. And this guy does not disappoint. Alright, now there's a few tricks and trades for transforming him, which we're going to show you right now. Before we transform, I like to take one big shot of all our Predacon Beast Wars Transformers. You've got Black Arachnia, Tarantulas, Beast Wars Megatron, Decepticon, Predacon Scorponok, Pterosaur, Waspinator, and now Inferno. So that is the whole group for right now. Transform this guy. First, we're going to remove the weapon. Okay, and then we're going to open up the ant head. We're going to pull this up. We're going to fold those flat out. Take the mandible part out. Now his chin's going to rest in this little area right here. So as you pull his head down, you close the Ant-Man or the ant head up. I just saw Quantumania actually today. Separate the mandible and put his head up. Now, we'll just, you can do this now or later. We'll just twist the feet apart. Now the arms are the trickiest. What you're going to do is you're going to get this thumb into this slot. And then after you get this thumb into this slot, you're going to connect the two arms. So you want to fold it up like that. Rotate it sideways. Rotate it forward. Now this part, you take this leg and you rotate it to the back. And this leg will rotate, instead of rotating it, it flips around like that. Okay? And then you can get this hinge kind of where you want it. Like so. Okay, other side. Remember, fold the arms up, face them forward, put them out. This rotates like this, and this swivels around. So basically, both legs are in the back. And then this thumb goes in here, and then you can connect these two together. So you want to jimmy this into this little slot, and you might not get it the first time. That's in. That's in. And then these just go right on top of each other. Right, so this thumb is in. This thumb is in. I don't know if you can see that. So that's what we got so far. Okay. So this one, we're going to rotate this one and just fold that in there. And we're just going to keep these here for now. The legs, you're going to bend at the knee and you're going to shift this leg up. Pull the feet down and rotate it all the way around. You got this tab is going to fit into the slot like that. All right, here's the other side. We'll do this one first actually. And pull the feet down. And then again, this tab is going to go into the slot right here. And then we're going to bend at the knee and move all the way up. And then you're going to tab the two legs together. Okay, then you're going to take in the waist. You're going to bend at the hips. And does this fall? Yeah, these fell out of the slot. And you're just going to, this is the, you just got to get those back in the slot. Is that in and that in? You're going to bend the legs here. And this, you can just move this down for now. Now what you want to do in the back. Oh, these fall out again. I don't want to push pause because I want you guys to see it in real time how to do this. Alright, you know what? Let's just... And they're going to pop that. They're going to pop out every now and then. And you just want to get these together. And basically you want to bend the waist forward. Now, on the back, you got these two tabs are going to go into this hole. And then these two tabs on the end right here are going to go in here. So you're going to tab this into the leg, and this connects to the top. So we're going to get that waist. So we're going to take this and we're going to tag this side in. Oh, these legs aren't right. Hold on one second. All right, so you see how this folds in now. It's almost a 90. So what you want to do then is, like I said, you get this tab into there, this tab into there, and then when it's all lined up, these two tabs go into here. And which, now look at that, he's all nice and snug. Snug as a bug in a rug. Now, here's where you can do the legs. See, it's got a little notch for the legs here. So, it's easier if you bend this sideways and then pull the leg down. Because what's going to happen is when you stand them up, the front legs aren't going to touch the ground like that. So what you need to do is move these back, rotate these on the swivel, and then move these forward, move this, maybe, yeah, you're going to have to figure out a way to make this guy stand. Alright, so these two legs are good. Middle legs are good. And these legs. Let's see. Let's do them like that and swing these back. We'll do these and swing these back. I like to do them at a 45-degree angle. And there you have your fire ant. And the antenna you can move up and down, and the mandibles are moving. The middle ones aren't, but the outer ones are. And look at that. That is pretty cool. You've got the dark blue eyes. You got the little spikes on top of the head. You got the antenna. You got the mandibles with the inner one. You got the second half of the body, and the third you got that texture. And it's kind of like you got the purple and the red bleeding into each other. The legs are pretty cool and look like little spiky, little hairy legs, which is neat. From the bottom, yeah, you can basically tell how he goes. And from this direction, he's got a little hollow space, hollow gap here and here. And the back, I mean, they try to hide the legs, but and you think with such a big carcass back here, they could have hid the legs better, but that is your Inferno. And I like them. See, you just got to play with the legs to how you want them. So now I've got all 6 legs pretty much even on the ground, and you've got that nice ant. And then the only storage is you got a 5mm port there. So you can just stick this in here, and you've got weapon storage. Now, this is neat. The ant's head can rotate up and down this much. So you got the ant's head up and down, you've got these mandibles up and down, or the antenna, then you got the mandibles can squeeze. Front leg is just on a swivel, so you rotate, it just swivels like that. The middle legs, you really can't move, you can move back and forth like this. And the back leg, you can move at this joint, and you can move them at this joint. So you got this joint and this joint. So if you put these at like a 45-degree angle, then you can get them kind of so all the legs are even, and he's crawling away. And if you want to put the gun there, that's fine. And I like them. I love how they have almost the same, you know, with all the legs, like in Trenchulus we'll see, and we'll see in Black Arachnia, and how different all the different beast modes are. Now let's compare them. We're going to do our Predacons first, one by one. Then we'll do one big group shot. So first we'll do Tarantulas. Now notice how much flatter Tarantulas is. and how much bigger Inferno is, yet he is a deluxe and he is a Voyager figure. So there wasn't that much in height difference, but this guy compacts. This is Pterosaur, a deluxe. So you got, again, a deluxe versus a Voyager. And then here is Black Arachnia. And you got a lot of these insects with a lot of legs. We'll bring in Waspinator. Waspinator. There's a deluxe again. And then we're going to bring in Scorponok. Cool. And we're going to bring in the leader size Beast Wars Megatron. So there you got a deluxe and a Voyager versus a leader. And here's the Voyager Optimus Primal. He's small for a Voyager. And then another Legacy Deluxe Needle Nose. So we're going to bring in, let's zoom out a little. We're going to bring in all of our Predacons. Let's see how we're going to do this. Yeah, we're going to back up. All right, we'll bring in Megatron at the end. We'll bring in our Voyager there this time. Trenchulus, Black Arachnia, Waspinator. This guy can go up front. And we'll bring Pterosaur there. So there is all our Beast Wars or Predacons. So I think that is a pretty good group shot of all our different Predacons. So most of them are all deluxes, basically. They're all deluxes, except Megatron is the leader, and this guy is a Voyager. And I think they do scale good together. Like I said, this is supposed to, well, an ant, obviously an ant is going to be very tiny, so the scaling-wise, let me correct myself, scaling-wise they won't work out, because he's supposed to be a fire ant. But they're not, the scales of the actual insects didn't matter. They just all form different kinds of insects, scale notwithstanding. So, and these guys, all the ones with all the legs, it's amazing how different these three guys are. And that is Inferno. One thing about my reviews, I always start how they are packaged and I transform them, and then I always reverse transform them. The reviewers that don't are doing you a big disservice, because a lot of times it's a lot harder to transform from one mode to the other mode. So I always do both of you. Alright, so we got Inferno here. I guess we're going to work on the back first. We're going to lift this up. Now remember, 2 tabs, 2 slots. I'm going to pull this. You got a tab, a slot, tab, a slot. We're just going to pull this up here and stick that here. Now we're done for that. Let's go to the legs. We're going to legs move. We're going to unhook the legs, unpeg them. Then we're going to take the legs and straighten them out. See how they bend, and then straighten them out until it clicks, it soft clicks. Take the foot, flip it over, and that is like that. Again, take the foot, flip it all over, and these will sometimes fold in. Just make sure they're like that. And now you can straighten out the waist and turn it around. And there you got the front of the figure. So now we do the arms. Just going to reverse the arms. Unpeg them, pull them out like this. So this one, remember, it rotates on this axis, and this one you're going to rotate that way. Move them sideways and bring them down. And this one, you take this and you lift that up. One side's done. See how I did that? So this thumb is in here, so you do this, Then take this, and you want to rotate this to the front, and this rotates the other way. Pull it out, pull the arm down, and you can take this just for the leg and swing that up. And then come to the head, split the head apart, okay? Close the mandibles up. Then you want to fold these in, move the head, close these together. You see two tabs will go into each other. And then there's this tab here, so you just want to put the ant head over those tabs, like that. You do it with these. And then come around here, flip these out. This, you take this one, rotate it, pull it down. And now you've got all that where the gun goes in and it actually turns. So that's pretty cool how he turns like that. And let's just put this back. And then you just straighten his legs out, his arms. So now remember that the elbows need to go forward. So this just hangs out here. These stay in the back. And if you want, you can put these up like this. And that is Inferno. Now, one thing I didn't show you is whether or not the gun is blast effect compatible. And it is. This is Rodimus Prime's effects. So you can put them in there. Not in the back. So, and there's 4 slots, so you can stick them in there. And they're even blast effect compatible on the side. Now, looking at the box again, see, they have these legs. Looks like they have these back like that. So you don't really see them like that. So it gives them a thinner waist, which to me, you see they also have the legs going down like so, but the instructions told you to flip them up. So I don't know how you want them. It's your toy. You can have them as you like. So we're gonna put this guy back. I'm gonna stick this in here. And there is Inferno. So I know sometimes these legs do get in the way. Like this, you can't do nothing with. Maybe if they had an elbow right here, but you really can't do much because if you do them this way, let's see, we'll put these out to the side a little. Let's see, we'll put this here, swing this up here. It's however you want it. The instructions have one way, the box has another way. And I do love how this guy's got a cool face. I love the mouth closes up and down. And I think I like it. I'm going to put my guy, I'm going to pull these down like this. Put these out to the side. And I think that's how I'm going to display this guy. And he's cool. I mean, he's a good sized Voyager. He's got plenty of weight. He's not hollow. He's actually a good Voyager size figure. Let's see. He's got a cool face. You know, this whole gimmick with the spinning, you know, the gun is pretty neat, I guess. And I guess that's it. So, I hope you like this review. Like, subscribe, and share my channel. Don't forget to turn on notifications. Let you know whenever I do new videos. If you want to get this guy, and there's a link below for like Amazon or Big Bad or Entertainment Earth, whatever. Feel free and go ahead. I don't do this for a living. I do another job. I'm in the forensics field. This is just a hobby of mine. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, this is Inferno saying, hey, go see Ant-Man and the Wasp. You'll see me in the movie. I'm in one little 5-second part of the movie, but you'll never notice. All right, Rodimusbill out. Watch out for those fire anthills.